Shalom everyone. I hate doing videos like this, but from time to time I will do a video like this. This is the 7th month on the Most High calendar. We just came out of the Feast of Trumpets. One of the things the Feast of Trumpets does is to give us a warning, give us warnings to what's coming. The name of this video, people are concerned about the wrong things. And as you see here, you see a sign here, and it's saying lost, confused, unsure, unclear, perplexed, disoriented, and bewildered. This basically is a picture of our people. We don't know. We're just lost. We're confused, unsure, unclear. We're tossed to and from. We don't know which way to go, this way, that way, another way. And then we will have so many people pointing us to different directions as to where we should go and where we should be. Okay, I'm going to show you something here. Here's again, we can see he's trying to decide which way to go. This person's saying go this way, this person's saying go this way, no, this way, in so many different directions and not knowing where to go. This is basically a picture of Yasharal, not only Yasharal, but the rest of the people of the world. We're being tossed in many different directions. There's a quote here I want you to see. When I saw this, it leaped out at me. It says, Yahuwah will tell us the way to go, but then we have to do the walking. And this is so true. He's told us through the scriptures the way we should go, and that we are going to have to do the walking. One of the things that I want you to realize is when people get tossed into and from, basically they just mixed up in a bunch of confusion. What I did, I made a list. I made a list of some of the things people are concerned about. Going back up to the top here, and this is the list here. Okay, number one, I'm gonna just go down this list here. The New Testament. People are concerned about the New Testament. They are worried about the New Testament. Some people say we should follow it. Some people say we shouldn't follow it. Again, worrying and concerned about the wrong thing. Yes, there's many things wrong with the New Testament. There are things that I don't even go into in the New Testament. If you haven't noticed or not, I don't go into them. I know how it came about. I know how it came to be, but that doesn't give us a reason to throw away all of the New Testament, because we need it. Number two, this is a question someone asked me just recently on one of my videos. They asked, do I believe that the Mashiach already came and died? And, you know, this is one of those questions where, because of tradition, the tradition of man made the word of the Most High of no effect. I'm going to do a video concerning this, because people don't know why he came and died. And the reason they don't know why he came and died is because of religious beliefs, the Christian mentality, the things that they taught us. They don't understand, and many of our people now today do not understand why he came and why he died. If you're concerned about this, yes, it's these topics. Another thing, these topics, they ought to be concerned, but we should not overwhelm ourselves with this and nothing but this. This is where the problem comes in at. We are over concerned and we're worried only about these things and nothing else. The calendar, again, calendar is important. These other issues are important, but we shouldn't consume ourselves with this when there's a bigger picture. There's something else that's bigger than this, that's greater than this. We should want to know the correct calendar and follow the correct calendar. The Kadash days, important, but we shouldn't consume ourselves with the Kadash days. What camp to follow? Just like these directions. Should I follow this camp, that camp? Which camp has the right? Each camp say they have the truth. So which camp should we follow? And we're over concerned over which camp to follow, and we're not looking toward the Most High. Next. The camps fussing in the streets with each other. We're wasting time fussing and fighting in the streets when the fight is soon to be taken to us. This doesn't make sense, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Here's another one. Yasharal marrying Edomites. Yasharal marrying Edomites. We're consuming ourselves with this. We are concerned. We're worried. We're trying to get people to see our opinion, our ways. And again, now how can I make this statement? All of these things are very important that I mentioned. How can I make the statement that we are over concerned about this and we shouldn't be that concerned for these situations? I've warned many, many times what's coming. I've shown the scriptures. Jacob's trouble is coming. It's at the door. It's here. It's upon us. And when it hits, and it will hit, all of these topics I just named, the calendar, the New Testament, the so-called New Testament is actually the New Covenant, the Mashiach came or not, the calendar, the Kadash days, what camp to follow, the camps fussing in the streets, Yasharal marrying Edomites, none of those things will matter. No one would think about that. Why? Because your life is at stake at that point. Your life is on the line. Your life will be on the line. Okay, I must go run these scriptures down. So if we're not to be concerned of all of these things, where should our mind be? And again, this is not to some of my subscribers. You all have reached out to me. You have hit me with some tough, difficult questions. Some of the most difficult questions I didn't ever think I would be asked. And I try to answer to the best of my ability according to scripture. And, this is not for you. You are on the right track. You are not concerned about the wrong thing. This video is for those that's concerned about the wrong thing, that's consumed with the wrong things. And it's some of the newer people that's subscribing to this channel. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 40. This is what we should be concerned about. Oh, my people, this is the Father talking. Hear my word. Make you ready for the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. I broke down what pilgrims mean for the new ones that don't know what pilgrims mean. Basically, you're going to travel from one place, one land, to a Kadash land. This is the part you must get. You're just not going from point A to point B. You're going from one land, usually a wicked land, to a Kadash land. So this is where we should be. We should be as pilgrims upon the earth in these last days. We should be like Yahusha in Luke 2 and 49. This is him talking, to his family. I have family members back home, and they're asking all kind of questions. They wanting to know this and wanting to know that, and then I have to tell them the same thing Yahusha said. And he said unto them, why do you seek me? Why do you ask me all these questions? Do you not know that I must be about my Father's business? So this is what I'm doing. I'm about my Father's business. Revelations 3 and 8. He says, I know your works. See, I have set before you an open door, and no one can shut it. You have a little strength, have kept my word, have not denied my name. Okay, and I've put emphasis on this before. When it says you have a little strength, you done been through something. You haven't stayed home, sitting in your comfortable house, sitting on your comfortable chair. You've been through something. You've made a mighty move. And again, kept my word, have not denied my name. Psalms 27 and 5. For in the time of trouble, we're talking Jacob's trouble here. Make no mistake about it. These scriptures are talking about Jacob's trouble. This is what you should be. This is what should be on your mind and your concern. In the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret place of his tabernacle, and he shall hide me, and shall set me upon a high rock. You want him to hide you. This is where your thinking should be. Psalms 143, 9 and 10. Deliver me, O Yahuwah, from my enemies. We need delivering from our enemies. We have been cast out into the land of our enemies, and we need deliverance from our enemies. I flee unto you to hide me. See, here we go. Not the spiritual fleeing that people have been saying. This is talking about physical. He says, I flee unto you to hide me. Where is he? He is within his border, in his Kadash land. He's coming back down on his Kadash mountain. Teach me to do your will, for you are my Elohim. Your Ruach is good. Lead me unto the land of uprightness. Here's the word arats in scripture. Land, not this physical thing. Not this spiritual thing that people want you to believe This is something you must flee from one land to another land, a Kadash land, a land of uprightness, and get out the land of our enemies, get out of the wicked countries and the wicked nations where we've been scattered to. Psalm 31:20. You shall hide them in the secret place of your presence from the plots of man. Look at this. You shall hide them. We should be concerned about him hiding us and us getting to where we need to be so we can be hid from the plots of man. One of the translations says from the conspiracies of man. Man has plots, wickedness against us. We know the plots and the schemes. It says you shall keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. So this is us being preserved in the wilderness right here. You shall keep them secretly. While Jacob's trouble going down and all kind of problems happen, we will be kept secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. Why? Because people will be talking and concerned about other things. They're not going to be concerned about us. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret plots of the wicked, from the rebellion of the workers of iniquity. Allow these scriptures to minister to you. This is again, this is his word right here. Allow these scriptures to really get down in your spirit. Hide me. We need hiding. This one of the most important things should be before your heart and your mind right now. You're going to need him to hide you from the presence of the enemy, of the wicked one. Again, it says secret plots. He's doing secret plots. He's putting poison in our food, poison in the air. You know the list. If you haven't been doing your research, you should know his secret plots by now. This is Revelations 3:10. Okay, because you have kept my word of my patience, I will also keep you from the hour of temptation which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So we're coming up upon the hour of temptation, the hour of trial. It's going to come before the whole earth. So why are we fighting against each other when the fight is about to be taken to us by the enemy? It makes no sense whatsoever. And if you're around any camp, anybody that's doing this, you need to get away from them, get away fast, and you turn to him. This is Isaiah 26:20 and 21. This is his word. This is what he's telling us. And I'm saying the same thing, but this is what this is what he's saying to us. He's saying, come, my people. Listen to the Father. Come, my people, enter into your chambers and shut the doors behind you. Hide yourself as if it was just a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. He's saying, come, get up, flee, however you want to say it. He's not going to do what some people believe, sending UFOs, spaceships. This is a doctrine. This is a belief that some people believe. Again, I hate to do this type of video, but this is the truth. These people that saying this do not believe it. Don't get caught up in that he's going to. That's similar to the Christian rapture doctrine. You don't have to do anything just to sit still, and he going to. Did he do our people like that when they was in Egypt? No, he didn't. He opened the door for them. He sent his power. The door was open for them to leave out of that bondage and that captivity. And they had to do what? They had to get up and they had to leave themselves. And this is why this is why I pulled this up. Then they had to do the walking. It says, he says, Yahuwah will tell us the way to go. He told them the way to go, but then they had to do the walking. So again, we will be no different. He's already shown us the way to go. We're going to have to do the walking. The last verse, for behold, Yahuwah come out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. He's coming to punish them for their iniquity. He's telling us to move out of his way. This is what he's telling us. Get out of my way. I'm coming to punish those that committed iniquity. Again, allow these scriptures to resonate, to get deep down in your spirit, and I will do another video on the Mashiach and why he came. Shalom.